BRUCAST is back, baby.
What I mean by that limits, because there's a lot of stuff in life. I'm gonna be clear. Sex, for example, you're having sex. I'm not talking about the kids anymore. I'm talking about like later in life you start having sex and such. Like those are very private stuff. So do you see limits to what Paternal could and could not record?
Realistically, what you record is up to you. It's the same logistics as an email.
Okay.
If I send you an email, I'm responsible for what's on that email. You're not. Now, if it's something like, say, pornography or something like that, that can get you in trouble. And we're in the same category as email distribution as far as things like that. So, are you going to be able to stop people making bad decisions? No. I mean, I would rather tell them this is up to you and this, that, and the other than to try to figure out a way to make them stop. Unfortunately, because you can't stop them from doing those things. But if they're, there will probably be setups in the individual aspects that will, once we get to the children aspect of it, where the parental rights will come into effect, we're going to be able to access your account to see your files and this, that, and the other, to make sure that not just that they're safe, but they're not making life-changing decisions that can ruin their future.
Got it. And I'm 100% more relieved right now. Thank you very much. Because before I was under the impression that everything should be recorded. But no, we do have limits. Children should be cautious of. It's like, as you mentioned, you're in the email category. So basically, you are in control of the things that you want to be recorded and transmitted to future generations.
Yeah, and they're not something where you're going to be sitting there going, okay, I'm going to record this. There will be a scheduled media aspect because, like, for instance, I'm bad with dates. So I can make everybody that I know happy birthday messages in one day, assign it to their birthday, and then go about the rest of my year. And then on those days, it will distribute that information. So in the effect that there again, something happens to me, they're going to get a message when I'm gone saying, happy birthday, I love you, I'm proud of you, da 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 da.
Got it. And this will be like a text message, basically.
No, this will be a computerized, this will be just like me talking to you. I'll leave a personal video message.
Wow.
And that's what all of this is. It's me sitting in front of my camera telling you how I feel about you, how I made it through the day, what I accomplished. Hey, by the way, I found out the cure for cancer. If you do this, that, and the other, here's the answer to this. When you're cooking brownies, do it at this. However you, this is your digital diary of your life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's the way I like to look at it.
That's wonderful. I need to ask, have you considered about possible misuse of this technology? And when I'm asking this question, I'm thinking about the government. Because nowadays, in some cases, the government, they do everything they have in their power to have access to phones and cameras. As far as I know, they do. They already do it without our consent. Do you think about that?
As much as you can. Like you said, you just admitted it. Are we 100% private? Not necessarily. But at the same time, everything that you put on bETERNAL is not public. There's not a public. The only way anything on bETERNAL is public is if you make it public. If I record my entire life and everything that I need to and never distribute it past bETERNAL, the only time it leaves bETERNAL is when it goes to you, when I'm gone. Or for some reason, if I'm like, okay, I'm sending this off, I can send it then. but it's a private file. So does the government have access to it? You know, to be naive enough to say no or stop them and you know, we're bigger than, well, from here, Uncle Sam, we're going to stop him. No, you can pray and you can have all the technological hacker proof, all of this stuff. If they want in on it and to, you know, quote, spy on you, they will. But realistically, what do you want? What are you looking for in your pictures? You know, what are you looking for in your private videos? You're going to go through all of those files to find what?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be, and that's one thing that we're working with is cybersecurity experts that are to ensure that we have the top tier security for this. Because to me, when my mom died, the only thing I have left of my mom when she passed away was this picture right here. And I don't know if you can see it or not. But
It's a
that
little
was
bit
the only
bright, yeah.
thing- That's the only thing I had left on my phone. Everything else is gone. And that's where the idea, to me, if I had that information, it's more valuable to me than any amount of money. Any amount of anything, because it's gone. There's nothing I can do about it.
Hmm.
And I want to make sure that that's protected 100%.
I understand. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your mom. And I would like to ask you, is the passing of your mom that gave you the idea to start working on bETERNAL?
100%.
100%.
I
Okay.
was sitting on the beach one day, and this was right around COVID during the pandemic, and it was on lockdown, and I was just having a moment, and I was like, well, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. Do I want to be here? Do I want to be this? And I was like, I was looking for some, you know, some advice, some motivation, some something, and she was always really good at it. So I opened my phone and I started scrolling. And that was the only picture or video I had of my mother saved on my phone. When she passed away, anything that she had saved somewhere, we didn't have access to. We lost access to all our pictures on our phone and on our computer. All social media that you assign to social media is not yours, it's theirs. So when you upload it to Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or any of the other ones, they own the rights to it. You no longer do unless you save a copy for yourself. And a lot of people don't know that. They do a photo dump on Facebook to clear storage for their phone, but then 2 days down the road, they say something to somebody, they get reported, they lose their account, they lose all their information like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it happens.
Oh, it does. It does. Yeah, it's like the terms and conditions, right? No one reads them. You just sign all your rights away, and they get all your pictures.
Yeah.
Some people should do that, not on Facebook, but on their phones. They have their pictures saved locally on their phones. No iCloud, no cloud service active. One day their phone breaks, or they just drop it in the ocean. They're like boat trip or something. Everything's gone forever. So bETERNAL would be a good countermeasure for this. Oh, countermeasure, just a good measure for yeah. All right.
Well, and it's an easy way for you to go back and look at your stuff, the way it's set up. It's not hard to use. My goal was, when I set it up with my mom in mind, was to have it for accessible and usable for older generations.